Today we're going to talk about DIY pond building tutorials.
Welcome to the show today, everyone. We have a special guest from New York. This is Chris Grell, and he's a crazy pond person. He came all the way from New York to California to hang out with us. We had a seminar this weekend, and he just hit me up and he said, hey, I think about coming to that seminar. And I thought that was really fantastic. He's the farthest seminar attendee ever to headquarters, so that was super awesome. Chris did his own pond using our tutorial videos, and so today I want to interview you a little bit and talk to you about your experience with everything. So tell us how it all began. You had a pond already, right?
Yeah, I had a drop-in liner pond, and it was a small pond. The fish were in there, and it wasn't filtered. So my motivation for getting a larger pond was filtration of the fish, and really the overall health of the fish and happiness of them. So I went out there, looked about how to build larger ones, how to do all that, and you immediately popped up on YouTube. And when I saw that, I actually binge watched that how to build a fish pond series. I did. I can remember staying up all night watching it. Yeah, I binge watched every single part of it. And after watching that, it made me feel more comfortable about DIY stuff, doing it myself after watching those videos. So that's how I found you.
That's awesome. We have a lot of binge watchers, and I think it's awesome. For those of you who don't know the video series he's talking about, it's the one we had the goat jumping around in there. Billie Jean was in there.
Yep.
Was that funny?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that one is called How to Build a Fish Pond, and it's almost 4 hours long. Yeah. So like you pulled it all night.
Long.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
So okay, we want to know. We want to know about your first impression of the tutorial video series and how your experience with watching that binge.
Sure. So my first experience of it was great because it really helped me list all the things that I had to do. So you broke it down into many different sections, like edge treatments and waterfall building and plumbing and everything. Like every little detail was kind of laid out in there, and the camera was on it, and you were there in it. So I really felt like I was on the team learning along with you.
Good. So I want to know like your experience of getting the equipment, and then how you watched it, because you binge watched it, you stayed up all night watching the thing. The next day or whatever, the next week, you had to get the equipment, and then you had to make progress.
Sure.
So tell us how you use the videos to do that.
Using the videos to get the equipment. In those tutorial series, I saw all of your Helix stuff. So I had the Helix skimmer in there. It might have been the biomechanical waterfall filter. I happen to have both of those. That's what I used in my pond.
Yeah.
But I called up the Pond Digger Helix. I called up that number, and they told me that someone was in New York, about an hour and 45 minutes away from me. And I said, I can't wait to ship it all the way from California to get to me. I can't do that. I need it now. Right. So I went out all the way down to Long Island, an hour and 45 minutes away from me, to pick that stuff up that very weekend from a guy named Sean. But we picked that up that weekend, got it all out, watched the series again. So that was the second time that I had watched it. Watched the whole series again to really draw back my thoughts on how I was going to build this and what was I going to start with. Everything from laying it out with the garden hose to spraying it with the spray paint. And that's where it all started. But getting all the stuff, going to that dealer network. Going to that dealer network helped because they were right next to me, and I went. I could get the stuff right there in my hands.
So that's good. So our authorized Helix retailer program is working.
Yes,
it's really cool that it was be able to get to you fast. Okay, so I'm kind of reflecting here. This is gonna be funny. When you first saw the goat, what were you like? What just happened?
Billie Jean, I was watching it with my wife for like replays and stuff, showing her, and we would just keep rewinding back to Billie Jean bouncing around because it's hilarious to just see a goat. Well, you guys you're doing this heavy rock and you're putting down. There's Billie Jean just hopping around in the background, annoying you, getting behind you.
It's so funny. I mean, my producer always gets on me. He's like, Eric, you never break character. You have to keep going, push through. When I say cut, then you cut. So like, Billie Jean comes walking through the set, and I was just like, I don't want Deepma to yell at me. I'm just gonna keep going and like interweaving between my legs and stuff. So that was a really fun experience. And Deepma just decided to leave it. I actually thought she was gonna hit the cutting room floor, but it was pretty fun. So we got your experience, and the binge watching's funny, and. Before I get to question number 3, I want to pause for just a second and tell everyone that Chris has become a good friend because of the communications, and we've outreached to him to help him.
Sure.
And I called you on your birthday, huh?
You did, and that's when I got your number.
and he just keeps calling me all the time. But that's kind of surprised you a little bit, right?
It was. It definitely did. I was completely flabbergasted that you're calling, and I was like, who? He goes, Eric Triplett, the pond digger. I'm like, no way, because it's like that fun. Celebrity kind of thing for us. So you called me up, and I was like, wow, this guy's really cool.
So that was fun. So we become friends with that, and I think that was one of the reasons it came out. I think that was really super cool. So if you're following us on Periscope, he is on Periscope, and so you'll see him. His name is Mr. Limitless on Periscope. How do you do that? At what?
It's at Mr. Limit and then LS. So Limitless is LIMITLS.
So at Mr. Limitless. So if you are watching our Periscopes, which I know a lot of you guys are,
and you should be,
he's Mr. Limitless. So you can bug him a little bit and follow him when you see him. So I want to get to the third question, and I want to know about the challenges. But before I get that, a lot of people communicate with us and they say, why can't you just have it all in one series? Just play the whole video. I mean, it'd be a 3.5-hour video, right?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be kind of hard. I mean, and I want verification that the way we break these videos up, we'll bring out one a week or one every 2 days or something like that, and we just do like underwater lighting. Sure. This is how to do it. This is how to install the Helix Pond Skimmer. This is how to do edge treatment. So we broke it up. Tell me that helped you, or it was annoying, or tell me.
I will definitely say that helped me. Not only because I didn't have to then sort through the video, the whole 3-hour video, to find I needed help, because I needed help on specific things. So major parts that you put in there, like edge treatment and waterfall, I had a bit of a problem doing those because they're more artsy. I can get the hole dug, I can put the liner, and I can do all that. But the artsy stuff, really making it an awesome fish pond, and you put that in your edge treatments. You had various options. You had mulch and pebbles and stuff like that.
Right.
How to not get it to wick. So all that was in that segment video. And I just searched that up, part number, whatever it was.
Good.
Went right to it, and I just watched that over and over again.
Good, because I want to hear it from a DIYer that the way we're formatting those videos is effective. Because sometimes it's annoying to people, like, why is it, this 1 5-minute video?
Sure.
But we feel that it's a real benefit to a guy like you when you're getting there dirty, and you're like, gosh, I want to watch that one little section. Boom, boom, you find it, right?
But I will say, it kills you when you're following tutorial series, like how to build a koi pond per se, or bog filters or something like that. We're all sitting here waiting for that next part, and it's like, oh my gosh, I need that next part.
Well, come on, that's how TV production's been done like that forever. It's like when you're watching The Walking Dead in the season finale. You don't get to see them for months. We're working hard to get it done. So tell us about. Tell us your most challenging part of your pond build, and how our videos helped you overcome that specific challenge.
My most challenging, I would say, is the waterfall, with the second closest of edge treatment, to really conceal the liner and make it beautiful around it. So the waterfall tutorial helped me because you were talking about boulder placements, like you use a larger character stone here, and don't make it all level with the filter. Make one side higher, one side lower, kind of thing. And that helped me visualize all that in those tutorial series. So again, that was another one that I watched over and over again, because the waterfalls you created were beautiful. So I wanted to mimic that.
Yeah.
And it worked. It absolutely worked.
But you actually tore down your first waterfall.
I did.
That's dedication.
I built one, and it didn't work out how I wanted it to. I thought I might have wanted a sheet and steps, and I built it, turned the water on, and I was like, we're taking this out right now, because I can't. It looks horrible.
That's awesome.
I went back into it. I didn't listen initially, because I made it like sheeting, and I think you mentioned to avoid that, because it's not natural, and it's not. You don't look into nature and really see a sheet everywhere. Right. The rivers are just awesome, hitting one boulder, bouncing off the other, and that's really what makes it.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got it all out. We don't want to keep people on the line too long, and we got some fun stuff to do.
Yes,
we're going to go mess around, and we'll show you the second largest waterfall in California. Okay? Hey, listen, Chris, thanks for coming out here.
Thanks for having me.
I want to talk about a couple things. I want to make sure you follow us on Periscope, because we are sharing very cool stuff on Periscope. Are we not sharing stuff that we're not on YouTube?
Good content you're not getting anywhere else.
Not on Facebook. You're getting that stuff first on Periscope.
Yes.
So make sure you're following us on Periscope. And the question of the day, let's get to this. I want to know from you guys how you're using our tutorial videos, and I want to know your favorite part. Tell me about a video that you watched and you went out into the landscape and you did it to your pond and you took action upon it. That's what we want to know. Tell us the name of the video, even tell me the video number, and elaborate a little bit more about how you did it. So until next time, I'm Eric Triplett, the Pond Digger, and this is Chris Grill.
Thanks for having me, guys.
New York. We'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks for watching.